guys, this is ProudPidgezard and welcome to episode 6 of our Let's Play Total War Warhammer 2. This is Tyrion campaign and I am commanding the faction Lothern. And in the last couple of parts, as I just zoom out there, you can see we own probably 3/4, maybe 2/3 of Ulthuan, so we are doing pretty well. And I've already moved it, and we're going to attack the Phoenix Gate in this part and get rid of the Dark Elves there and go to Toran Lake just to get the Scourge of Cain away from our borders. Then the plan is for after that, while we're fighting the pirates of Sartosa, we'll unify the rest of Ulthuan, whether it is confederations. I'm non-aggression with them now, maybe confederate with them, but whether it's confederations or whether we just take them all by force. I would like to have Ulthuan in the next couple of episodes. Hopefully, just need to see how it goes. So nothing exciting seems to be happening with the enemy frontier. And then we'll see how far away we are from the ritual. I think we're only a few turns away from the second look. And let's see. We're getting 30 a turn basically. And we need 160, so 6 turns away, yep. And have we got a noble? Oh, perfect. This noble, you can come into Tyrion's army very nicely. And apologies if you can hear that, there seems to be workers outside building a hut. And it's been going on all day, probably going on for about a week now. So apologies if you can't hear that. Right, so attack the Phoenix Gate. If I don't, why am I not attacking it? There, am I going to get the reinforcements? Yep, and it's quite an easy battle. I was planning to fight it, but it's quite an easy battle with the two full armies, so I'll just sim it. Let's see, 289 for the archers there. My second army, who got the most? 602 and 615 for my 2 units of Illyrian Reavers. And for our enemy, 1 unit of Blackguard of Nagarond, they get 226, so not bad. Yep, we'll just occupy it. Armour of the Stars. Ah, so we can hide, that's not bad. And is that Tyrion? Upper level, yep. So he's level 16 now. Bing. And I was going to focus on the blue line here. I've got Quartermaster and Renowned and Feared. Research rate plus 15% faction wide. Pretty handy maybe to put a couple of points into that quickly, get it up to 10%, 15 next time. My archers are gold. My infantry is not quite there, but I'm upgrading it as we go through. And 2 points for my mage, get him, or get her. 1 extra point for the Winds of Magic Power Reserve, yep, because you want as much of that as possible. And I think Shield of Thorns, it does weapon damage and missile resistance, so it's pretty handy for marching
Defender
up.
Of the Phoenix Throne.
And Halithia, you're levelling up Bowmaster and Militia Master. And if you just march to Toran Lake, and I think if I remember correctly, my guys should be pretty much here. Can I just...
I will see to it.
No, I need to march to get on land.
Lightning swift. Across the waves.
So the pirates are building up a pretty big army there, and they've got decent defences with a wizard as well. A commandment to the Phoenix Gate. What will do? We'll do income faction wide and taxing. Settlement upgrades available for Elisaeli, or however else you're meant to say that. And upgrade that die pit. Toy of Reese, can upgrade that. I've got 8,000 gold to spend, so I may as well see what else needs upgraded. The Reaver's Mark, I'll go here, it gives upkeep for all forces for Illyrian Reavers, and we'll upgrade the Arcspan, and we'll save the other 2,000 just in case. But if you upgrade as much of that as possible for the minus percentage upkeep for all forces, then it does save you quite considerably, because that'll be 2 I've got, and that's 6% already. Another couple, and then we'll we'll be able to have quite a lot of them. Extra armies, extra money to build your cities, it really does benefit quite a lot. So let's see, nothing seems to be happening too much. Hopefully we get to do this ritual this episode at least, but if we can at least start it and hinder replenishment, that's fine. We've got to preserve seafood for income for ports. Great weapons, weapon strength plus 5% for them, we'll get that soon. But in fact maybe we'll get it just now because there's nothing else that I really need. Range plus 10% for the Valerian Reaver archers, I think that'd be pretty handy. And the Scourge of Cain, we've got a nice army there.
Where to? For the Ever Queen!
But if I send them there,
Ready to serve.
Welcome.
and I've got a trade agreement with them but I've nothing else, that's fine. Tyrion, I thought I destroyed Tyrion. So Tyrion's got a city miles away. I always thought I destroyed them when I defeated them over here. So I need to be wary in case they come back, because they'll probably want to come back for me. And yeah, that is you there, so get your public order up so that this doesn't rebel. We're going plus 9 per turn, so if I put the tax on, still plus 5 per turn and I'm getting a couple of hundred. That is what we want to see. And over here, over at Pirate Bay,
Your orders are reasonable. No mercy.
if we go and attack here Sartosa, it will probably say that they
shall
should.
live.
That's pretty even actually. So I'll just build one ram
Fall
and a few
back.
siege towers and just continue the siege. And if they want to come out to me, they can, because I've got too many captains and wizards for me to actually take the city with. So that's perfect. And Nagaron look a few turns behind us with the ritual scale. Eventually after Ulthuan we'll probably venture over to Nagaron, I think, instead of going down to the coast of Araby and the land of assassins. I think we'll probably go over to Nagaron, over at the Black Coast or the Claude Coast. I think would probably be most beneficial, because I'm hoping to confederate with our twin brother Teclis whenever we can get him. And then that'll be us at the Western Lustria as well, and it's quite a pivotal bit. So the pirates of Sartosa are coming out to attack us. So yep, I'll fight this one. It says it's slightly in their favour. They do have a mortar, but I've got reavers and they can vanguard deploy, so I'm in the trees and pop out and just destroy their mortar instantly. It's a shame I've got no artillery, but I do have lots of archers which outranges all their hand gunners perfect. The flagellants have got little armour if any. So Seaguard, which I think called Ingmea, the only problem is they've got 4 cap. That means that they'll have the fire spells. So a couple of units of reavers can hide in there. Oh, their reinforcements are coming from behind me. Well, that's probably perfect, because if we sandwich them in with spearmen and put the archers behind, and the lord here, what you got? Bane shield, that's nice. And these 2 cavalry, you just come over here. We'll start a battle. And yep, spearmen, use come round. Use the archers, use come round. The archers come round there. They've got their halberds here, but my archers will get quite a lot of them, while their main force of infantry, or the main force, sorry, is marching up. They'll have their handgunners shooting back, whatever, but yep, I've got great swords and everything. I'll put my spearmen on guard mode. And yep, all my archers are firing bar 2, which is good. Just getting quite a few kills here, 6, 7, these two units of spearmen just come across. Oh, that's their firing. How far away are they? Not that far away, but they're only oh, some of them are starting to run, and as soon as they'll run away and leave the mortar, that is when I'll probably strike. And one of my reavers get caught. Who did they get caught by? The halberdiers. They need to get out of there. Archers, you just keep firing. Two units of archers hit the handgunners. Use two hit the handgunners. And my lord, you just get stuck in. And use 3 spearmen. Use just come across here. Maybe. There. Yep, you just come across there, and the reavers just get out. These reavers just get stuck in. And the mortar's nearly firing, so my 2 reavers that are hiding, you just come and charge into the mortar by the time you just get there. So we've got 3,300, they've got 4,100, so they do outnumber us. But overall, I think because I've got them in 2 separate armies, I think I'll be able to beat them, because I'll beat in one army and then I'll go and beat the next army. My lord is under attack. Yep, that should be what's happening, because they should be fighting. And these spearmen just come across. And sorry, it will be getting slightly laggy because there's 7,000-8,000 troops on the field at once, so it will look a little bit jumpy for a while. And yet the mortar's firing. And the mortar's starting to fire. And to be honest, it looks like we're starting to get there now. These Illyrian Reavers are, it says beat the swordsman, but it doesn't look too convincing. Now there's some spearmen and different things coming on, but these Reavers, they charged in, but they've wasted a lot of their ammunition, which is at least a bonus.
It will be done. Acknowledge. It will
And
be done.
archers, you shoot the handgunners as well.
Illyrian Reavers.
And one of my Illyrian Reavers will send into the handgunners, because their main line of infantry is just left and missile units at the back. So with the speed of my Reavers, I can just charge in. Overall, it's still saying that they should win it, but I've killed 500 of them and only lost around 300. I lost a lot of hit points there for the Reavers just getting shot at. Yep, so we're coming down. Their infantry is holding pretty well at the back here. These great swords are doing good. And the archers just need to turn around and start firing and real targets now. Like flagellates and things. If I send my 2 cavalry back here to chase down the handgunners, hopefully their spearmen won't clash. My Reavers here are doing good against the swordsmen overall. Still, they've not fully routed yet. They've started to shatter. Who's that? The wizards started to shatter, so here's hoping. And these archers, these come up. While some archers are getting engaged on, if I put you to the side, and these 2 units of Reavers, you just get out of there. These have done some kills just now, but the spearmen and flagellants and their captains actually coming back. Muller's just chasing around. Let's see, I can probably spare a couple of units of spearmen from this battle here to get stuck in. These Reavers are doing great against the swordsmen, but I think I need to go out and do a circle charge or a cycle charge, whatever way you want to call it. charge back in.
Acknowledged.
Yep. These two are away. Still get quite a few cavalry left in there that just has been circled. But at least they're fighting.
Prince of Ulfwan.
And my Prince of Ulfwan is going there. These archers. That's good.
We will obey.
Used to shoot the... Maybe shoot the general would be best. And the mortar looks like he's trying to rout. The cavalry's doing okay. I've lost one unit and the other units are holding. Seem to be. These archers use only firing. That's a big problem to me. And in here, my general's in the middle fighting his heart out.
Orders understood.
They've got great swords and halberdiers in against my spearmen. Overall, it's pretty kind of a messed up battle, a big
We will obey.
kind of mushy battle.
Death to all.
So shoot him, but you's go and skirmish actually.
It shall be done.
In fact, no, he's not coming for you, so just shoot him. He's got good armour and shields, yes, but overall I think that's fine. And their spearmen turned back around to go into the fight, so my cavalry's just going to rush back in. This cavalry over here, yous get in there. So we're about halfway through the episode and we're still in this big fight. I have lost, I didn't have full health to begin with, but if I did I would have lost about 600 troops by now, and they've lost 1,200. So they started with over just under 1,000 extra than us, and we're now only within a couple of hundred. So overall it looks to me that I'm winning, and I'm at least doing pretty well.
As you say.
The archers, with some of them with 100 kills, one of them. The cavalry at the back here, unless there's that spearman there. No, let's charge the handgunners. And this cavalry here, oh, hidden foes. Oh, that's a general, that's fine.
For the king.
In fact, you reavers just get to the mortars because they're about to fire again. And for some reason I've got a unit of spearmen that just think they can just stand there and do hee-haw. That ain't happening, not in my watch. The Lord's at 25 kills. I won't do his buff just now because I can only use it once. And it is only for 50 seconds. So I'll probably do it where I'm more surrounded.
Spearman.
And my spearmen here, in fact, use at the back, use on the exactly fighting as much. Use two archers, if you come across here, get a better position. You archers, you fire into the flagelants. If only I had a nice big vortex spell in here, it would be absolutely beautiful to fire into. Yeah, the mortar will start to get a few kills, you don't even know who they're firing on. Spearmen, yep.
Orders received.
Apparently I've got more spearmen doing nothing.
For order.
When their captain's starting to rout a bit.
Sailed up. Fail.
The cavalry's not doing too well there.
Forward.
Yep.
We will obey. Orders received.
Orders received. It will be done.
You archers fire on them, and you archers just
Kill them.
fire in here. These archers are doing that and they're getting absolute billion kills.
We must defend our homes. Battle call.
If I can win this battle with enough men left, then I'll be able to take the city, or at least just siege it out. And he's not routed yet, he's just routing. It looks like their reinforcements, which was actually bigger than what I thought. It looks like they are finally starting to rout, and which is good because they're starting to kind of overwhelm the rest of my guys. So archers light armour, use... Oh, what am I doing? Clicking the wrong button.
Orders received.
Archers, it was the two archers with light armour, and these archers fall back.
you say?
Cavalry's
Battle calls.
getting absolutely tubered.
For the king's teeth. Retreat.
They've done decent amount of kills, but they're not won yet.
Understood.
And these archers, 291. They've got 7 ammunition left. They're just firing a volley in here. 304, so they're getting about 10 to 20 every volley by the looks of it, which is always nice.
The archers.
Loyal.
And just fire into the spearmen with shields. Fire into there because that's where the big blob is. My warriors are rallying. Oh, good.
Attack.
Go to the mortar.
Illyrian reavers. It will be done.
In fact, charge the back of the flagellants who are turning towards us. My reavers is going to die anyway. I'm sorry, but just go for it. Just go for it. They've got strength of the penitent. Never heard of that.
Without fail.
So a good charge in there, even with only 24 of them. I get 3 kills off the charge.
Prince of Ulfwan. Slay
Yep.
them.
And spearmen
Agreed.
get stuck in.
Honor our ancestors.
Spearmen. Lackey.
And wait till we check what the numbers are at now. Actually, we've got 300 more than them now, so overall we seem to be doing good.
Illyrian reavers.
Their handgunners are just wasting their ammunition and all my reavers,
Yes.
which is fine by me, just as long as I can get rid of their mortars.
Archers.
Archers with 412 and they've run out of ammunition. But the rest of my archers, and just look at that field of Empire dead, just from missile fire really.
Prince of Ulfwan.
My infantry's starting to struggle here.
Spearmen. Held and hammer.
But spearmen, in fact, get out of guard mode and
As you
just
say. Without fail.
get stuck in.
By your command.
Sea Guard, yous have still got plenty of ammo left, so yous can fall back. Did I kill them all to shouting, but it's only 17 of them. Right, if yous two chase them,
Orders received.
I've got 35 archers here still with some ammo. Use fire. You archers got on
For
there.
duty. Orders
These have got
received.
no ammo, 427 kills, count, going up by the second, which is absolutely marvellous.
For order.
And yep, reavers are coming back. The numbers now, I'm 500 up, so I'm getting there. Slowly but surely.
Prince of
My
Ulfwan.
lord with 93 kills himself. Going up. Now their missile troops are coming into it,
Archers.
and I think I can out-skirmish them.
Orders understood. Orders received.
Use 3, fire on the flagellants.
For duty.
Perfect.
Spearmen.
Kill them.
Where's these 211 spearmen? Let's go.
Battle. Keep clear.
And the flagellants do have no armour, as I said earlier. I thought they had no armour,
It
and
shall
there
be
is
done.
proof that they have no armour at all.
Duty.
The enemy are
As you say.
Don't get me wrong, they are good, but with them no armour, it's very hard to
Fray.
take any hits at all. And I'm actually looking for a captain
Assur.
there, and the lord is over here.
enemy troops.
Battle calls. Archers.
Let's get the archers out of combat with the lord, and I can use my cavalry for
For
that.
duty.
I'm running out of ammunition and quite a lot of my troops, but I still need the actual numbers on the field.
Retreat.
So if I run out of ammunition, I still need to send you in, unfortunately,
It
guys.
shall be done. For Ulfwan.
Use 2 that I've got ammo here.
For Lother.
Shoot the handgunners. Use.
Sinner.
Shoot the handgunners. Where's my cavalry? Oh, my cavalry routed. They weren't even near you.
Archers.
Use archers who've run out of ammo. Use come for the lord.
Prince of Ulfwan.
Let's see, what's the numbers? It's still saying it's pretty even though I've got 700 more than them now. I know my archers are now fighting hand to hand, and look at the kills your flagellates are getting hand to hand. It is absolutely crazy.
Attack!
But a lot of them are still routing,
Loven Seaguard.
and the Seaguard just should be firing. Fire on the handgunners.
Loven.
So yeah, 750 units more than them. They've lost over 3,000 already.
Acknowledged. Orders received.
I'm not doing the best. I could be doing a lot better, I think. But now I'm shutting down the handgunners. I'm getting there. And the Lord over here,
Archers.
let's shut him down. He's starting to waver because of the units around him, probably. And yep, my Northern Sea Guard are holding. Spearmen are doing remarkable. As is my lord, I'm going to pop this now because I don't think there's another minute left in the battle. Yep, they're down to less than 1,000. My spearmen, it says a lot of them are losing combat, but I'm not 100% sure. 449 kills at these archers, and they're going toe to toe with halberdiers as well, which is very surprising. My Sea Guard here. So there's the buff, it's just for myself and allies in range, plus 30 armour. If I'd known that I would have popped that earlier. So the captain's losing combat, their general's losing combat.
It shall be done.
I've got more archers that can just get stuck into the fight.
Without fail. For the king!
They've got some handgunners here actually that I'm going to chase down. It says they're routing, but I'm going to just send a unit of archers to chase them back so they don't come back at all. The handgunners are armour piercing, but the actual damage you do isn't the best.
Ancestors!
And wow, when you look at the dead in this forest, hopefully it's not a forest I'm visiting for a while, the flagellants are still going. Of course flagellants are unbreakable as well, so the flagellants will never break from battle, so having a couple of units of them is really handy. A few units are starting to shatter. There's spearmen, 59 left shatter, and you can see the bars creeping in our favour now. We've got over 1,000 more than them, and breaking down, I've only got 200 left, 6 left, which is a flagellants, and we'll just triple speed it now. That is quite a good victory. Overall, I'm proud of that, don't get me wrong, a lot of their units did get some good kills. 142 for halberdiers, but then some of them only get 3 kills. Because I think pretty much everybody in my army performed good. So we'll end the battle there. A Pyrrhic victory, it says, even though I had over 1,000 left. Their best unit was their Lord with 165 there. For me it was my archers with 471, but then 3 more units of archers got over 200, and only 1 unit of archers get less than 100, which is pretty good. Spearmen for that unit there that only got 8 because I left them with the halberdiers. So I'm going to force the labour and get 11% of my units replenished. For 171 by their great swords was the best. But yep, I have destroyed a lot of them. I don't have enough men to attack the city, but they don't have enough men to come out and win a battle against me now, which is so. Oh, intrigue, influence plus 20, unhappy populace, nope. Public order, growth. I'll just get the happy populace. It's only 4 influence, I've still got 202. And my lord's going up a level. Militia master and bowmaster. I'm going to get him sword play, and I'm going to get him some defence.
The need me.
So yeah, I've still got doing pretty well there, and they have got nothing left, but I can't attack them yet. And the right invocation of Assyrian, I can do that for extra public order. I'll do that at some point. Right, wait till we see what's to be done.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne. Onward.
Kill
I'm going to use
them.
Tyrion and the second.
Certainly not.
In fact,
Protector
listen,
of
you come
Ulthuan.
across here, I should.
Ulf one.
See, it's a city
Pull
battle,
back.
which I'll just sim it, it's easy one. Couple of hundred from certain units there. So there we go, another nice
Take it
victory.
all.
We'll occupy that city. In fact, I probably should just erase that. But yep, so
Your
that is
word.
all for this part.
On the
Guys,
call.
thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like,
Defender
comment
on the
and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, please do smash the bell button, because within the next 2 to 3 parts we will start the ritual, which we're getting 30 wave fragments per turn with the buildings. And we'll also end up starting war against Safari soon after the ritual has been completed and we have got rid of all the chaos invasions, because it's best to get rid of them before waging more wars. I'll build defences here over at Calador's repos. Let's just upgrade with trinkets and whatever else, I don't know. We'll work out something there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. ProudPidgezard out, and it's toodaloo the now.